Led Zeppelin, welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my music. This is going to be a lot of things. Most of the ingredients are not even out yet. I'm going to divide this up into several episodes because we're going to be pickling some veggies for pitas I'm going to make, and we're going to do it differently than last time. Right now we're going to pickle the cabbage. This is a different recipe. This does not call for any boiling first. And I'm going to put them in these jars. Hopefully I don't need to fill them all up, but I have them there just in case. I'm going to originally mix it in the bowl, and it's going to be 2 different cabbages. It's going to be 2 different onions and some carrots. And these are going to be for chicken pitas tomorrow. It also involves sugar, different vinegars. I'll show you that as I go. Let's get started. I have the onion in, the purple or red onion, whatever you want to call it, and the white. This I'm saving because I'm going to be making coleslaw in a couple days for our road trip. Stay tuned for the road trip. These carrots are also being saved for the road trip, as well as these 2 parts of the cabbage. And I have these little stay fresh things that are reusable. I just pop those on the end, and then I can make coleslaw with these soon. In the meantime, let's get these carrots peeled and get everything into the pickling mix. Let's do the cabbage. They've been playing hard a little too much lately, and I love them. I don't like when they overplay. So I'm just gonna try to cut just like very thin, so it just makes shreds, see? Just cut this all thin. One of my favorite Cutco knives, of course. And then so it's not too long, I'm gonna give it some cuts this way too. Get that into the mix. I'm gonna cut this hard piece off. All right, same. Oh, and this is kind of icky, that exterior, throw that away. So I'm gonna just very thinly slice. This way, put that in the mix. Now for the purple, same thing. There's the slice. Cut this way. And I'll just do the same here and dump these in at the same time. All right, let's put that all in. Let's shred some carrots in here. Get these. All right, the carrots all in. Let's do salt. I prefer the Himalayan sea salt. Black pepper. All right, now we need to add these. I kind of need to slightly pay attention to how much. 2 cups vinegar, combining red wine vinegar and the apple cider. Okay, let's add some of the apple cider vinegar. And another of this other kind of apple cider vinegar. And we'll stir it up and see how saturation is. I'm going to check the saturation of this and then add the sugar. Oh yeah, this is a good song. Alright, let's mix this in. So first I make sure everything's coated in the vinegar. Start with that. Oh, I can already tell it's going to need more because it's going to go in the jars. Alright. So let me finish off this one. Okay. And this one I'm going to do half of the red wine and the other half Bragg's apple cider vinegar. So that's a total of 2 cups. Let's let this soak in for a bit. before we add the rest. Oh yeah, that should be good. So it also calls for the same amount of water. So let me get some filtered water here from our water filtration system. Let's stir all this in. Oh yeah, that'll be good. See, it's got to kind of like sit into the jars with liquid around it. Right, now the last thing I need to add is 4 cloves garlic, and then 4 tablespoons sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 cloves garlic. I'm gonna do 4 scoops of garlic, basically. 2, 3, 4. All right, now we can mix it all. That's all the ingredients. And then it says it needs to sit on the counter for 2 hours. So I'm gonna let it sit for a while, put it into the jars, and then make sure it sits out for 2 hours. Last time I had to boil it, and we wished it had a little more flavor, so hopefully this is what needed to happen. Last time I didn't have purple cabbage or the red onion either, so we're hoping that's gonna add flavor. And we're gonna have this with chicken pita, so watch for that episode and you'll know how it all turned out. Have that tomorrow. I like to let this ferment together for at least one night before we eat it. All right, moving on to the Brussels sprouts, separate episode. I'm gonna do Mexican Brussels sprouts tonight. If you wanna find that episode, I'm just gonna do it with burritos and the homemade guacamole I just did. All right, it's time to get all this into these jars and then pour the liquid in around it and let it sit for another hour and a half or so. Bobby loves it, talking heads, me not so much. So it only took 2 of these, and I would put some in and smash it down, put some in and smash it down. And it's filled this much up with the liquid just by doing that. And now I need to pour the rest of it on so it's submerged in both of the jars. It's in there. It looks so pretty. It's probably gonna be so good tomorrow. Watch for the chicken pitas. This is my second attempt at pickling. This one looks like it's gonna be more flavorful. Fingers crossed.
If I can't keep my head held high enough, I'll just be love and watch the smiles come.
Thanks for watching.
Bring my spirits up.
Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers.
There's some shit I like to fix, but I still know that I'm blessed.